Matt, there's a couple of references there in the chat about NIL, and not to pin
Yeah.
you down about any specifics, but do you have a good feel for where USC stands and what type of initiatives they made? Because we hear out of various areas of the country in different schools whether they're ahead. Those are some of the obvious schools that we've seen talked about, but then some other big names have gotten on board in different ways or holding back or trying to navigate it,
Yeah.
just in regards to what USC's been able to put together.
Yeah, I saw Gixxer Squid. If I have any inside scoop, I don't. And I think there are a couple things worth thinking about in terms of NIL, in terms of where USC stands. First is that the Big Ten is going to change this conversation. It's going to change this dynamic. And the 2023 season, it's such an in between season because USC is going to be competing in the Pac-12, but it's recruiting. It's transfer portal activity. I mean, not in May, but in December, that transfer portal season is going to be for competing in the Big Ten. So it's really a very in between existence right now. And what adds to that in between existence, Gixxer Squid and others wondering about NIL at USC, is that we're all waiting to find out if Alex Grinch is the real deal or if this is the season that gets him canned, kicked to the curb. It certainly is a moment of truth year for Grinch. And to that extent, also for Riley, but like it's Grinch on the firing line this season. And so something's going to happen. Either Alex Grinch hits it out of the park or, he doesn't make the grade. And how that dynamic shakes out. And, let's just say for the sake of argument that Grinch doesn't make the cut. Who Lincoln Riley brings in as defensive coordinator, like that's going to have a really big influence on defensive stars, top defensive prospects coming into the program. And so you can have all the NIL money you want, but if you think that you're playing for a weak defense and a not very good defensive coach, like that's going to be an impediment regardless of the dollars. Like you're not going to try and get all the money you can for playing for Alex Grinch if you can get all the money you can at another program, another elite program, playing for an elite defensive coordinator, a guy that is going to equip you for the NFL. So I don't know all the ins and outs, and I know that USC's made some other, well, not USC, but like there have been efforts by collectives, efforts by boosters and donors close to USC. There have been some other efforts that haven't fully taken off yet. So we'll see if this one catches fire. But part of the catching fire is USC really taking off, taking the next step. And that's what we're going to see in 2023.